Hey guys, my name's Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a pick a card reading on who is or are your main spirit guide or guides, and what they think of you. And then we're also going to get into like how they communicate with you, and messages that they have for you that you need to hear right now about your current circumstances or situation. So let's get into it. It's going to be a fun one. And just to be aware, if you haven't watched any of my other videos, just so that you guys are aware, there is a lot of space. I'm a very Piscean. I have Pisces on my third house cusp. If you guys aren't into astrology, third house is like house of communication. Neptune's like the dreamy planet, so it's hard for me to to put my messages into words. And I also have Neptune in my first house, so just bear with me. I just try to do the best I can at making sure that the words come through the way my feelings, the way the spirit wants them to come through, right? So yeah, so bear with me on that. So I have a couple of, we're just going to do two groups today. I have a couple crystals for you guys to choose from. We're going to choose from today. I have a blue kyanite crystal. It's really pretty. I think I say this about all my crystals every time that I show one to you guys or anything or talk about them. It's one of my favorites. They're all my favorites. Yeah, it's really pretty. So this is going to be group 1 of kyanite. Group 2 is going to be this Selenite, like little wand thing, tower. Yes. So this is going to be group 2. So group 1, group 2, I'll be quiet for a minute so that you guys can try to tune into your intuition. I have music playing, so let me turn that down. I thought it was slow enough, but. And if you guys need to pause the video, you're welcome to do so. So group 1 and group 2. Alright, let's get started with group 1. I'm feeling like extra spacey today. I'm like, where's everything? My ADD is kicking in extra hard. Maybe I'm tapping into even more Piscean energy. Some of you guys Pisces watching this or have a lot of Neptune aspects? Alright. My spirit guides, ancestors, angels, spiritual team, help me to connect with group one's intuition so that I can bring them a clear message about what they need to hear at this time. Alright, I'm going to set that to the side and we will get into it. Kyanite is it's a very psychic stone. I don't know if that even makes any sense. It's a it helps you connect when you're holding it to the spiritual realm, tap into your psychic abilities, to any type of sixth sense you may have. The realm of the unseen is Kyanite. Okay, first I'm going to get some runes. And I do have a little cheat sheet here, so just bear with me. Okay. Alright, who are pile ones or group one's spirit guides? And what messages do they have for them? How do they communicate with them? What do they think of them? So, for who is your main spirit guide or guides, you got the moon, so I'm definitely feeling a feminine type energy, and you also got, I forget what this is called, it's like, I'm pretty sure it is representative of the Morrigan. She's a goddess that of several different cultures. They call it by different names, but in Celtic mythology or lore or whatever, Celtic tradition, that's a better word, because in Celtic tradition she's called the Morrigan. It's the maiden, the mother, and the crone together. I think Bridget's the main one, but yeah, so you got it's a very feminine, very protective, energy. So, and this represents movement, so they're always in communication. She is always I'm just going to use the pronoun she because I'm feeling a very feminine energy. So she or they are always, because it could be more than, you have more than one spirit guide, but I'm feeling the main, like you have one main one that is a very strong, powerful, like goddess type energy, and they're communicating with you all the time, giving you information and downloads. Travel of all kinds, so it could be through like dreams, downloads through like astral travel, even if you don't remember, yeah, because you got the moon here too, so while you're sleeping, and then the harvest. So she's very it's a very mothering energy. Very guiding and nurturing, and yeah, it's just a very feminine type energy. Yeah, because this is deep emotional connection is one of the attributes. It's like you could be a very emotional person, the way she communicates with you could be through those deep emotions. With the harvest, you could experience like random little, like unexpected, like lucky occurrences, like, and that's one of her ways of communicating with you, is by like is through these blessings, or like that's her little way of letting you know you're being guided, is by these little instances of like luck, or like information that you normally, like random knowings of things, like she speaks through your intuition. Like maybe you're very good at pinning when somebody's trying to manipulate you, or if they're being genuine in like the way their emotions are coming off, or the way they're expressing their emotions. You can trust those like hunches. I feel like maybe sometimes you don't trust yourself, but that's like she is speaking to you through your intuition, and trying to help protect you. And keep you, so that you don't let, so that those people don't come in and mess with your harmony. Okay, yeah, that was good. I haven't started a reading like that before, but I hope that was a good start for you guys to the reading. Okay, now let's get some tarot on who your main spirit guide is and what she or they think of you. Usually it takes me a minute to like hone in on a deck to use, but I just grabbed this one right away. So like I said, very connected to nature. It's very like earth mothery, like goddess energy, the Morrigan. Very connected to the earth, very nurturing, very soft in the way she guides and communicates to you. Alright. Who is Group 1's, or are Group 1's main spirit guides? And what does she think of them? Or they think of them. The Queen of Wands. So first of all, the first three. Let's do 5 for who is she? Or who are they? So yeah, we've got the 6 of Cups and the Page of Cups. So again, you have this very nurturing, sweet, almost like innocent type energy that's but the Queen of Wands, also very, very protective. And strong, and powerful. And is not afraid with this Knight of Swords, like to use that power, of like, they're very protective of you, very protective when it comes to you. Yeah, and you've got this Eight of Wands reversed in the middle, so they're very, she or they, I'm just going to keep saying she because I'm feeling like the main one is a she, and that's who's coming through. She tries to protect you from any like malicious energies or jealous energies that people might, or like hateful, like evil eye type stuff, energies people might be projecting onto you. She's very she helps you block, she helps you block and guides you to retreat whenever you're around people that are sending that energy your way. So yeah, just like I said before about people's if people are genuine or not, come across as genuine, and you have a gut feeling, it's your intuition, like if you should stay away from them, like that's her like guiding you, like like you don't need to go, you need to retreat from this energy, like you don't need to be around it. Alright, what does she think of my group ones? What does my group ones spirit guide think about group one? My group one people. Two of Wands reversed. That came out. We'll go ahead and take these. Temperance, the Empress, the Magician reversed, and Six of Wands. And on the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Cups. Oh yeah, she feels so much love for you with this Nine of Cups. And she sees you as somebody that maybe sometimes lets their passion get the best of them and can be a little too open and trusting. Did I say with the Six of Wands? Yes. Okay. With who you give your energy to. And she feels very connected to you. Like, you've got the Empress, so she's through the earth, through like beauty and art, through she feels this energy in you. And she appreciates it, and she sees you as someone very sweet and all, maybe a little bit innocent, and sometimes when you have that impulsiveness of passion that you just want to like give away to everyone, or be open and have a good time and be like your happy self and share yourself, with everyone. That's when she feels like super protective, like she's got to step in and be that protective, like mothering energy that shields you from that, and like you have a hard time standing in your power and making decisions that benefit you, or putting yourself first and your needs first. Because one of these is like self-care. The harvest, investing in yourself, rewards, providing for yourself. So it's self-care. You have a hard time making decisions when it comes to that, putting yourself first, and that's when she feels this like need to step in and help you step into your power. Your creativity, your fiery side, help you feel powerful. You have a hard time making decisions that make you feel that way, that bring you into your power. And she really, with the Magician reversed, she really tries to, it's underneath the Six of Cups here, like gently guide you along and to embracing or seeing that part of yourself. Or feeling your feeling that is part of who you are. She really, it's like gentle guidance, but sometimes she does step in like a motherling energy, and it's not just being protective of you. She is being protective of you, but it's like she has to step in and like kind of a loud or harsh, not harsh, but like tough love type of way. She feels like, to get your attention, and help you realize that your own strength. Okay, so that was what they think of you, and a little bit of how they communicate with you, but let's get more on how she communicates with you. And messages that you need to hear right now. So how do my group ones, spirit guides, communicate with them? Ten of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, King of Swords. So yeah, she tries to communicate with you to push you into your power. So that you can move forward instead of staying stagnant. When this energy is keeping you feeling, when you're feeling stuck, she communicates through, like I said earlier, instances like if you, an unexpected, like lucky something happens, just like the Ace of Wands, like if you like get unexpected like money, that's her way of like communicating to you and letting you know like you're supported. Through like other people, sometimes she'll communicate with you, like when you get like a random compliment or something makes you feel good, like that you didn't expect. That's her just letting you know that she loves you and that you're supported and that you're loved. And yeah, with all these you have every suit, but with the Empress, and these two, the Knight of Coins and the Nine of Coins, with how she communicates, along with like the Harvest card, I'm really, and the Moon, I'm really feeling like she connects to you through earth energy, earth like magic. Anytime you're in nature, and I feel like that's how, with you choosing the Kyanite, that's how you connect to your own psychic abilities, is like, maybe through like moon magic, like rituals during the different moon phases. Yeah, and the messages that she has for you is about whatever situation you're going through right now. Is to take care of yourself, self-care, and the more you invest in yourself, and when you provide for yourself what you want, also like take time to, like, this is about, the Empress is a Taurus card, and that's about personal values. So take time during the day to spend time on what you value, what makes you feel good, what fills you up, and blessings and, you know, rewards, money, opportunity to create, opportunities being offered to you to create something new for yourself that, you know, will fulfill you and help you feel powerful and in your power, you know, in your divine feminine energy will help instead of disempowered. That will grow, you know, the more you take time for you. And make decisions based on your best interest instead of trying to be the, like, even though it might hurt someone else's feelings, or I don't know, like it's a decision between you being uncomfortable or someone else being uncomfortable. Choose you. Like, you don't have to give yourself up. Alright, yep, so that's all the messages I have for you today, Pile 1. I hope you got something out of it. Yeah, that was a really good reading. It was a pleasure reading your cards, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world, whatever time it is, and I hope you will join me next time. Thanks. Hi, Pile 2. You chose this Selenite wand here. Welcome to your reading. I've been holding that actually. So I'm not gonna say too much about the crystal, but I do feel like Selenite is a very I don't know if it's necessarily a crown chakra crystal, but it's definitely instead of a grounding, it's more of a connecting with the, like, I would say like angels or higher dimensional beings. You know, maybe your multi-dimensional self. It's more of connecting to that realm. Like the realm of feeling instead of words, right? So this is not the stone I hold a lot. I usually hold and drawn to like grounding stones. But yeah, anyways, I did hold it during meditation just so that I could, earlier before the reading, make sure I get a clear message and am able to channel clearly, hear the messages that need to come through. So, but anyways, yeah, so I think your main spirit guide or guides, I'm trying to channel the ones, or like talk about the ones that have been with you throughout most of your life, like a lifelong guide. I feel like it's a very higher being, like very like an angel almost, or from like the angelic realm, like very, very highly evolved being. That I feel like we're gonna channel or get messages from. So first I'm gonna get some runes. Oh wait, did I even burn Palo Santo? Let me just do that real quick. I did it between whenever I pause the video off screen, but I like to do it on screen just so you guys see, and it's a good way for you guys to take a couple deep breaths, try to tune into your intuition so that ours can merge a little easier, get some easier messages or some clearer messages. And I already like cleanse the runes, the decks, like, so I'm just gonna leave this here. Affirm. Alright, let's get some runes. Who is group 2 or our group 2's main spirit guides? Yeah, I did get that. Oh, some of the same ones as pile 1. So you could have had a hard time choosing. But 5 came out this time. So I'm just going to read my little cheat sheet first on all of them and then kind of get a message. Okay, I'm not getting I'm. The first group was a clearly a feminine energy coming through. This, I feel almost like it's an androgynous energy. That would make sense if it was a being from the angelic realms, or like a very, very highly evolved, higher dimensional being. That we're channeling right now. That is your main guide. Yeah, they've been with you from the beginning, and they're gonna be with you until the end. Like, this is a lifelong guide. Um, and it's not a very it kind of likes to shake things up to get your attention. Um, Make you feel restless. Um, or cause sudden changes in like unforeseen changes in where you live or your job. Yeah, but these are things done in order to protect you. Um, and to shake you up to, or wake you up to something needing to be done differently in your life. that would benefit you, or a change you need to make or push you or force you into a change, into a feeling of you having to make a change, because if you didn't, it would lead you to self-destruction. So what is this rune saying to me? I feel like sometimes this is done through the ending of significant relationships. Or so that you, and it's so that you can come out into alignment with a relationship that can actually offer you the deep emotional connection that you crave and that you have to give to someone. Because I feel like you feel so very deeply, and they see this, and so and how much you just want harmony, but sometimes you give up yourself for that, and that's why they feel very like they have to step in a lot, and kind of in ways that may not be so fun for you, or that you don't see as a blessing, but that is being done for, like, to protect you. Like, I feel like they are very protective of you, and they do, with this love and deep emotional connection, they feel very deeply connected. Like, whatever you're feeling, like, I mean, I guess higher dimensional beings, I don't want to say higher because that implies better or worse or what, but beings in these realms don't experience emotions in the same way, or the same range of emotions as humans do, and that's why it's so special to be human. And it's such a like desired experience because of the way we learn through our emotions, and experience them through all our senses. And anyways, but I feel like they're very connected to your emotional state. Like, they're able to access what you're feeling, even though like through being your spirit guide, they are learning and kind of having these experiences with you, but in an impartial a more of a bird's eye view, objective way, like separate way. Like, it's such a hard thing to explain. Like, they're so invested in your spiritual growth and your well-being, and they're learning through you and they want you to experience the fullness of what you came here to experience. Okay, I think that's enough on the runes. It's getting a little, but I'll come back to them like when I'm doing the reading, I'm sure. Alright, what cards do I want for who is my group 2 spirit guides? Or who are their main spirit guides? Who's coming through for us today? The Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles reversed, the Chariot, Judgment, Ace of Swords reversed. Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, with this Chariot and Judgment side by side, this is a very powerful being. very highly evolved, been through lots of lifetimes of 3D lifetimes. In order to ascend to the place, the level of consciousness that they're communicating to you with or through. Yeah, they're a being who has spent lifetimes, who has been so many had so many different 3D experiences. Maybe dealing with the feeling of the lack of abundance, and learning, evolving out of that, transmuting that energy of I feel like they spent a lot of lifetimes poor or in poverty, destitute. And it took a long time, a lot of lifetimes, for them to move forward out of that and into a place of feeling empowered and instead of powerless. It took them many lifetimes to get to that point, that place of consciousness, and a lot of reviewing, having to go back and review and come back in, see all these lives. And there's just so much as 3D humans that we just can't comprehend, or like our mind, our brain isn't wired to understand these different dimensions or realms. So I feel like they find it hard to sometimes make you aware of the guidance that they're trying to offer you, or that they want you to become aware of, be open to, and receive. So they do it kind of in a not that they're trying to be harsh, but it comes across in a very harsh way sometimes. Very sharp, very it almost might feel like the way they come through might not feel very compassionate to you. It might, you know, feel like a type of punishment, but that's not what they're intending. They just see you. See how there's this blindfold on the Six of Wands person, and they're on this horse. They're just trying to make you aware that you need to take the blindfold off so you can see where you're going. And so you don't get hurt. So you don't, so that you can be in control of where the horse takes you, instead of the horse being in control and taking you for a ride that doesn't benefit you in any way, you know. So with this Queen of Pentacles underneath the Six of Wands, you know, she looks very stern and very like she can be mean. But what you perceive as something when something bad happens to you, or like some misfortune, or it seems like you keep having some types of misfortune. It's like a tough love energy, because they have no other way to make you aware of the blindfold, or how to take it off, or how to get to what your intention was to get to in this life, or what you want, which is harmony, like inner balance, as well as, like I said something earlier about, you know, sharing that deep emotional connection with someone because you feel so deeply and you desire it reciprocated. That's for some of you. Not everyone, you know, a relationship is the main goal to, as far as like what will make them happy. It's also about like balancing the inner feminine and masculine energy, harmony within the self, so to evolve, to ascend. You know, you're here to do conscious work, and your guide sometimes feels like they do things that might be perceived as harsh, or like the universe is against you, because they do love you, and they are trying to protect you, and they don't have any other, they don't know how else to get your attention or to make you conscious of what they're trying to make you conscious of. So yeah, it is an androgynous energy, but sometimes I'm feeling it comes through as like a stern mother, and then sometimes it's more of a masculine energy. But in any case, they're very like, they don't play, and they it's very like strict, like down to business energy, but they are invested in your well-being. Like the reason they show up in the way they do is because they want you to have the best life possible, and they feel like shaking things up is the only way, or being harsh and making you aware of things in like a manner that's not so soft and comforting. Is the best way to get your attention. Like if, like, yeah. All right, let's get some more messages because I feel like I went. So that's who your spirit guide is. How do they communicate with my, I know we did a little bit of that. How do they communicate with my group 2? And, or no, let's do what they think of you, So what do they think of my group 2? What do my group 2 spirit guides, main spirit guides think about them, and how do they communicate with them? What do they think of my group 2s, and how do they communicate with them? The Magician, Nine of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands, the Lovers, Eight of Cups reversed, and then bottom of the deck, Page of Cups reversed. Alright, that's what they think of you, and let's see. How does my group 2 spirit guides communicate with them? So the 5 of Swords came out. Let's communicate with them. The Hierophant reversed. The Fool. Six of Pentacles. And King of Pentacles reversed. Bottom of the deck, you got the Emperor. Yeah. About the Emperor is on the bottom of the deck for how they communicate with you. That's a very stern, it's stern energy, masculine energy. Underneath it is the High Priestess, so we'll come back to that. But first I want to get to what they think of you. So you got the Magician. They can see how powerful you are. Because you have the Magician and the Queen of Wands, the Lovers, and you got the High Priestess under the Emperor. They see you as someone, like, you came here on a mission and you've lived lifetimes where you have been the High Priestess and been powerful and transmuted and evolved to balancing your inner feminine and masculine energies. Like you've done this all before. You've done this all before, and you came in and they agreed to help you, but it's like you're not the way they communicate with you, like you're not getting it. You're oblivious to how powerful you are, and what, if you were aware of it, how powerful you were, what is being offered to you, what you could have, but you can't seem to get out of this energy of the Hierophant. And yeah, they see that you want relief. They see you as someone who wants relief, and who, from like a situation that they had spent lifetimes like learning how to get out of and living. And patterns and belief systems. You want relief from that, and in order to be able to walk away from the things that aren't serving you and don't fulfill you, and towards your purpose and your mission. But they feel like in order for that to happen, they have to push you. And that's just their way of trying to help you. Like in the scenario, you're this person, and they're everything they're doing, the feeling of, when something unfortunate or like unexpected or chaos happens in your life that shakes things up, you feel negatively. It's like them trying to get your attention to help you, to show you like what's being offered to you, and what you're who you really are, So when they communicate with you through these situations of feeling lack, when that keeps happening to you, it's so that you can realize and transform that energy and gain relief from that, to be in your power. And come here to do what you were meant to do, which is come into alignment and balancing that inner feminine and masculine to help uplift the frequency of the planet. All right, I think that's all the messages I have for you today, Group 2. That was a good reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you got something out of it. If you are going through a hard time right now, know that you're not alone. You're not the only one. You know, us as a collective, as we're awakening, we're all experiencing loss and transformation in different ways in order to expand our own consciousness and the consciousness of the collective, and come into our own power, to feel connected to our authentic self and become who we were meant to be. So your spirit guide you're not being punished when these bad things happen. It's your spirit guide just trying to shake you awake and help protect you and steer you away from situations that you're in that are harmful or could become harmful and more destructive and lead you even further off your path. And they're trying to help keep you and make you conscious of what you're here to do. So, alright. I think that's all. Thank you so much if you stuck with me. I really hope it resonated. It was a pleasure reading your cards. I do offer personal, private, more in-depth readings. You can get in touch with me by email. My email is in the description box below. Again, thank you so much, and wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night, and I hope you'll join me next time. Thank you.